This is an interesting article. There's a lot for you to read, but you want to invest the time. Put up by Sharon Rondeau on the 29th of November. Title: Trump, Ilhan Omar probably in the U.S. illegally. Like I said, there's a lot for you to read. In a true social post on Thursday, President Trump issued a very happy Thanksgiving salutation to what he called all of the great American citizens and patriots who have been so nice in allowing our country to be divided, disrupted, carved up, murdered, beaten, mugged, and laughed at, along with certain other foolish countries throughout the world for being politically correct and just plain stupid when it comes to immigration. He went on to cite the official United States foreign population as 53 million people sourced in the U.S. Census Bureau. I'm going to fast forward. You can read all this, but it's crazy. A migrant earning $30,000 with a green card will get roughly $50,000 in yearly benefits for their family. He further contended the real migrant population is much higher. Again, I'm fast forwarding it down. I want to get down to Ilhan Omar. There's a lot for you to read, folks. All right. From there, he pivoted to Representative Ilhan Omar, Democrat, Minnesota, referring to her as the worst congressman in our country. As in at least one recent post and public comment made in 2019 during his first term, Trump conflated the suggestion that Omar married her brother, an issue probed by several sources who publicly reported their findings with Omar's potential illegal entry in the United States. On September 19th, we reported, multiple reports appear to show after divorcing her first husband, Ahmed Abasha Hershey, a marriage reportedly recognized only within Sharia law, Omar married her brother, Ahmed Ilmi, in 2009. Her purpose, it is alleged, was not to gain citizenship for herself, but rather to expedite Omar's admission to the U.S. and attendance at North Dakota State University with taxpayer-funded financial aid. Born in Somalia, Omar's U.S. citizenship itself is credibly questioned, as no evidence appears to exist of her naturalizing after she and her father arrived in the U.S. as refugees in 1995. Omar's biography claims she was legally admitted to the U.S. when her father, a Somalian refugee as a result of the Civil War, and that she naturalized at age 17 through her father's naturalization. U.S. CIA details a minor child may obtain U.S. citizenship if his or her parents or parent become a citizen before the child turns 18. At that point, the Post-Mail reported, a FOIA request sent by former Omar DFI primary challenger A.J. Kern to the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services revealed that the agency possesses no naturalization documents on Omar's late father, Noor Omar Mahmoud. Well, if they don't have any documents of naturalization on him, then how could she have been naturalized? Omar claims to have become a U.S. citizen at age 17 through her father's naturalization in 2000. Within days of Kent's posting of the video detailing that, according to Omar's own timeline, she could not have derived citizenship in 2000 due to her age of 18. Omar publicly altered her stated birth year from 1981 to 1982 without explanation. She had been 17 in 2000. She was alleged her father obtained a U.S. citizenship. She would have been eligible for derivative citizenship, but there's no evidence that her father was naturalized. As a 2020 primary contender on Omar's congressional seat, and after failing to receive a response from Omar directly, Curran filed a lawsuit to obtain Omar's proof of U.S. citizenship as well as that of an additional DFL primary challenger, Don Samuels, who was born in Jamaica, and likewise failed to respond to Ken's request for proof of citizenship. Curran has also filed a complaint with the Federal Elections Commission regarding her receipt of federal campaign funds under the presumption she is eligible to raise them. The documents Curran received from USCIS can be reviewed here. There's a link. In June 2024, the FEC responded to Curran's complaint with the Federal Election Commission has jurisdiction over the acts in Chapters 95 and 96 of Title 26 U.S. Code after careful review of your complaint. We have determined that it does not state any acts that appear to constitute a violation under our jurisdiction. Omar's place of origin, Trump said after bringing attention to her customary Islamic garb, is a decadent, backward, and crime-ridden nation, which is essentially not even a country, for lack of government, military, police, schools, etc. On July 22nd, the Post email submitted a report via email and U.S. mail to Assistant Attorney General for the Justice Department Civil Division, Brett A. Schumann, after he outlined in a June 11 memorandum several enforcement authorities, to include revoking through a process he termed denaturalization the citizenship of individuals who engage in the commission of war crimes, extrajudicial killings, or other serious human rights abuse, to remove naturalized criminal gangs, members, or indeed any individual convicted of crimes who pose an ongoing threat to the United States. So if her father wasn't naturalized, then she was never naturalized, and she changed her birth date to make it appear she was 17 in 2000 when she was really 18. The whole thing's insane. Kick the bitch to the curb. Put her on a plane to that shithole she came from, Somalia. That's just sort of what I think. Read the entire article. Pass it along, and thanks for listening.